Imagine waking up in the morning, reaching for your phone before your feet even touch the floor. A flood of notifications greets you, texts, social media updates, new videos to watch. Before you know it, an hour has slipped by. The day hasn't even begun, yet your brain is already hooked, searching for the next hit of pleasure. It feels harmless. It feels normal. But what if this constant pursuit of pleasure isn't just a habit, but a form of control? In Brave New World, Aldous Huxley warned of a future where people wouldn't need to be oppressed. They would willingly enslave themselves through pleasure. Instead of chains, they'd be bound by indulgence, kept docile by distractions. No need for force when people are too entertained to notice what they've lost. That future isn't coming, it's already here. And most of us don't even realize we're trapped. The pleasure trap, how we became addicted. Everywhere we look, pleasure is within reach. Food is richer, entertainment is endless, sex is more accessible than ever. You don't even need another person, just a screen, a few clicks, and an entire world of digital fantasy unfolds before your eyes. The modern world has made pleasure easier, faster, and more intense than at any other time in human history. But here's the problem: the easier pleasure is to obtain, the weaker we become. Our brains are wired to seek rewards, driven by dopamine, the neurotransmitter responsible for motivation, desire, and reinforcement. The anticipation of pleasure releases more dopamine than the pleasure itself. That's why the first bite of cake is always the best, why the thrill of a new romance fades, and why chasing pleasure never truly satisfies. This endless craving keeps us hooked. We chase highs, jumping from one indulgence to the next. More scrolling, more sugar, more porn, more stimulation. And just like any addiction, the more we indulge, the less we feel. We build tolerance. What once excited us becomes mundane, so we seek more extreme content, stronger stimulation, greater indulgence. Yet the satisfaction never lasts. We are left restless, drained, and disconnected from the very things that make life meaningful. The hidden cost of constant pleasure. At first, it feels harmless. What's the harm in a little indulgence? But over time, the effects seep into every aspect of life. Pleasure numbs us. The more we rely on instant gratification, the less resilient we become. Challenges feel unbearable, boredom becomes intolerable, and real-world effort seems pointless when pleasure is just a click away. Men, in particular, are facing a silent epidemic of dopamine burnout. The easy access to digital stimulation, especially pornography, has rewired their brains, sapping their motivation and masculinity. When every desire is instantly met through a screen, the drive to conquer, create, and build diminishes. The pleasure economy, you are the product. None of this is an accident. There is a reason pleasure is easier than ever to access, because it's profitable. Tech companies, media corporations, and billion-dollar industries thrive on our addiction. Every moment spent consuming content, every ad clicked, every hour lost in digital distraction fills someone else's pockets. The more passive and indulgent we become, the easier we are to manipulate. A man who is constantly chasing pleasure is weak. He is too distracted to build, too drained to fight back, too sedated to realize he is being controlled. He trades his ambition for convenience, his discipline for entertainment, his masculinity for momentary release. And the worst part, he believes he is free. Breaking free, reclaiming control over your life. Escaping pleasure addiction isn't easy. The modern world is designed to keep us hooked, and every attempt to break free feels like withdrawal. But on the other side of that struggle is something far greater: power, clarity, and self-mastery. It starts with awareness, noticing how often we reach for pleasure without thinking, how much time is lost in distractions, how modern indulgences have made us weaker, not stronger. Then comes resistance, saying no to easy pleasure, abstaining from mindless entertainment, cutting back on artificial stimulation, be it junk food, porn, or endless scrolling, choosing discomfort over convenience, choosing effort over ease. Because here's the truth, pleasure should be a reward, not a lifestyle. When you delay gratification, when you resist indulgence, when you reclaim your discipline, you don't just free yourself from addiction, you reclaim your strength. Huxley's warning was never about technology itself. It was about choice. Will we continue to let pleasure sedate us, or will we wake up and take control? The answer lies in the life you choose to live. So ask yourself, are you in control of your pleasures, or have they taken control of you?